Hello everyone, welcome back to Advanced Shorthand, and we are now in our 16th week. Okay, so we are down to our second to the last video. Yeah, next meeting or yung next video natin, yun na yung last. Okay, so pag-igihan na natin, gagatunin tayo ni iti agsurat. Okay, so before we move on, please have with you your modules and also your notebook and your ball pen and write down the things that we're going to write here in this video. Okay, so in lesson 16 or in our week 16 lesson, parehas lang naman yun. We're going to transcribe words with minor vowels omitted. I think this is the third batch ng mga minor vowels omitted words natin. And then we're going to transcribe words beginning ha and aw. We're going to transcribe words ending ingly. We're going to transcribe new set of brief forms and transcribe words beginning super. And lastly, we're going to transcribe words ending with kwent. Okay, so simulan na natin ang giyera. Ang giyera talaga. Okay, so first, we're going to transcribe words with minor vowel omitted. Okay, so previous. So previous is stroked as P-R-E-V-U-S. Ulitin natin. P-R-E-V-U-S. So, ano yung natanggal ng mga vowels? Yung I and O. Okay, ang nailagay lang is yung U. Next, previously, we have P-R-E-V-U-S-E. Previously. Next, we have various. So, various is stroked as V-A-R-O-S. Various. Next, we have serious. So, serious is stroked as S-E-R-U-S. Serious. Next, seriously. S-E-R-U-S-E. Seriously. Next, period. So, we have P-E-R-U-D. Period. Genuine. So, genuine, we have J. Kahit G yan, J ang sound. N-U-N. Yusin natin. Masyadong mahaba yung N. J-E-N-U-N. Genuine. Ulitin natin. Isa pa. Ang pangit eh. J-E-N-U-N. Genuine. Okay? Next, theory. Theory, we have T-H-E-R-E. Theory. Ulitin natin. T-H-E-R and E. Next, situated. Situated. So, we have situ, U. Situated. Weighted. Okay, so we have S-E-T-E-U, TED. TED. Yan. Next, situation. So, we have S-E-T-E-U, Sean. Tanggalan natin ng konti kasi masyadong mahaba. Yan. Next, continue. So, we have continue. Yung NT. TN. Continue. Okay? Yun na lang ang natira. Continues. Continues. Okay. Continues. There. So, those are our vowels or our minor vowel omitted words. Save muna natin. Omitted vowels. Okay, so next, we're going to have our, ayan, A and a and ow sounds. Beginning words or words beginning a and ow. So, paano siya ini-stroke? Nandyan sa inyong module ang sabi dyan, in the word beginning a and ow, the sound of a is represented by a dot. Okay, so it's represented by a dot. So, ang ating a, ang regular a natin is this one, right? Pero kapag ka ang pinag-uusapan is beginning na a and ow, nakikita naman ninyo yung mga examples natin. Ang magiging stroke niyan is a dot. Okay? That the same as the brief form a. Kung maalala niyo, 'di ba? A towel. So yung a towel, yung a natin dito, period, 'di ba? Brief form 'yan. So ganyan din yung magiging stroke ng ating a at saka ng ating ow. Okay, so try natin. Ahead. So we have a and then yung ating head. You see, may dalawa na siyang period. So meaning this period, the first period is the a na ah and then yung ating head. So ahead. Next, away. Way. So ano ba yan? Away. Away. Next, awake. We have the a and then we have the wake. Next, awaken. So we have the a and then the wake can. Next, await. We have the a and then the wait. Ayusin natin, wait. Yan. And then awaits, we have the a and then the waits. Aware, we have the a and then the where. Award. Ward. Awards. So we have the a and then the wards. S. Okay, so those are our a and ow words. So, madali lang naman na i-memorize, 'di ba? Yung ow and a sound are written as the a brief form, which is represented by a dot. Okay? Sa unahan na malapit sa word. Ano pa nga ba yung parang yung H, 'di ba? Yung H and yung yung H, yung H tsaka ing kasi 'di ba magkapareha sila na period din. Ngayon, syempre kung magtra-transcribe ulit kayo from shorthand to longhand, kung itra-transcribe niyo yung inyong notes, kailangan ulit ninyong i-analyze kung a ba yan or H. Madali lang naman na 'di ba? Madali lang namang i-distinguish yung word kung a ba or H yung ginamit doon sa word, okay? So that's it for the a and ow sounds. Now, let's move on to our next lesson. Kung may mga hindi po kayo naintindihan, hindi nakuha ng maayos, i-backward po ninyo yung video natin at ulitin po ninyo. Ulitin din ninyong isulat hanggang sa makuha ninyo ng tama. Okay? So, ayan. Let's go to our next one. Next, we have our the Ingli words. So, Ingli words, di ba meron tayong li? Save muna pala natin to. Di ba, kung maalala ninyo, meron tayong ly na sound. Yung li, dun sa end ng mga words. Di ba, small circle ang nagre-represent na stroke dun sa li. Ngayon, dito naman sa Ingli, it's a disjoint small circle. So, nakasina nga small circle, iti mausar. Okay, for example, knowingly. Let's try, knowingly. So we have no, it's represented by and o, and then we have the ingly. Okay? So naka-separate. And one thing more, make sure na kapag nagsusulat po kayo ng mga disjoint strokes ninyo, malapit siya dun sa katawan ng word, yung katawan ng words, para ma-distinguish mo na iisang word yon. Okay? Kasi kapag hiwalay mo siya ng medyo malayo, magiging ibang, magkakaroon siya ng ibang word, or baka misinterpret mo yung note. Okay? Yung inyong mga notes. So make sure na kapag gumagamit kayo ng mga disjoint na strokes, malapit siya dun sa katawan ng word, ng stroke. Okay? So, yan. Next, willingly. So we have will, yung ating will and well, na L, and then yung ating ingly. Next, increasingly. So we have increase, and then ingly. Next, we have exceedingly. So we have X, seed, and then yung ating ingly. Interestingly. So we have yung ating enter stroke na disjoint N, and then yung ating S, interest. That's how you stroke interest. Now let's add ingly. So we have interestingly. Ulitin natin. First, we have our N, and then yung ating S. This is interest, and then ingly, interestingly. Next, convincingly. So we have con, and then we have vince, and then ingly. So yung con natin is represented by the K, and then yung ating vince na V-E-N-S, and then our ingly. Okay, so that's it for our ingly words. Kung meron man kayong mga words na alam na hindi nakasali dito sa ating mga samples or examples na transcribe ngayon, pwede po ninyong itry na i-transcribe. And then, kung kailangan ninyong ipacheck kung tama o mali yung inyong transcription or yung inyong pagsulat in shorthand dun sa mga words na wala dito, then you can take a picture of it and send it via messenger. Okay? Try nating ayusin or try nating i-correct or i-check kung tama o mali. Okay? So now let's move on. Next, we have our brief forms. Okay, so brief forms. Our brief forms. So first, we have reluctant. Reluctant and reluctance have the same stroke. So, reluc. R-E-L-U-K. That's how you stroke reluctant. Next, public. Public is represented by P and your B. Public. Make sure na makikita doon na mas maliit yung inyong P kesa sa inyong B. Next, incorporate. So we have ink. I-N-K. Ink. Next, anniversary. So anniversary is represented by A-N-E-V. Aniv. For anniversary. Next is N-E-X. Ulitin natin. N-E-X. Next, convenience. Convenience. So we have con, and then vin. That's how you do convenience. So just con and vin. Convin. So parehas ang convenient and convenience. Convin. Okay? Syempre, after every brief form, we have our brief form derivatives. Yung ating brief form derivatives. Okay, so meron tayong 6 dito na example. So first, we have reluctant. So nandyan na yung ating reluctant. Reluctance, lagyan na lang natin ng li. So we have reluctantly. Okay? Next, publicly. So yung ating public is P and B. And then we have our li. Publicly. Next, incorporated. So we have ink. and then yung inyong TED. Incorporated. Oh, I'm sorry, D na lang pala yung ilalagay. Incorporate na kasi yan. Okay, so yung D na lang. Incorporated. Okay. Next, conveniently. So we have convenient. Convenient. And then we add ly. Conveniently. Next, inconvenient. So we have inconvenient. Ulitin natin. Inconvenient. Okay, next, inconvenience. So we have in and then convenience. Ay, parehas lang naman pala sila. I'm sorry guys. This is the same. Inconvenient. Kasi dun sa convenient and convenience pala, parehas sila. Kaya kapag ka inconvenient and inconvenience, parehas din sila ng stroke. Nililito naman ako ng libro. Okay, so ayan. Those are our brief form derivatives. So, what we will have next is the brief form phrases. Okay, so yung ating brief form phrases ay ang mga next time, next year, next month. So we have next time. Next time is represented by the next. Ganyan lang. Next time. Next year. We have next year. Yan, that's how you do next year. Ulitin natin. We have ano ba yan? NEXER. Next year. Okay. Next month. So we have next and then month. Month. MN pala yun. Dapat mas mahaba. So we have next month. Okay? So those are our brief form phrases. So yung next time natin is just represented by next. And then next year is represented by next and year. Year, di ba? Y, wala kasi siyang Y, wala kasi tayong Y na stroke. Kaya kapag stroke mo yung year, ang magiging ano lang yan is yung E. Na natakal natin yan. Meron tayong lesson dyan. Hindi ko lang maalala kung anong week, pero na-discuss natin yan. Okay? So, we also have next month, which is represented by next, which is NES or NEX. And then yung ating men, blend. Yan, men, man, mon, blend na MN. And then yung ating TH for month. Okay, so yan. Okay, so yan na yung end ng ating brief form in this lesson. So let's move on. But before we move on, let me save this first. Brief form 16. Okay, so ayan. Let's move on. The next one is words beginning super. So the super in the beginning of the words is represented by a disjoint right S. Okay, right S. So ganyan. For example, yung ating supervise, so we have super and then yung ating vice, which is VIS, supervise. Ulitin natin, S and then yung ating vice. Okay, next, supervise. Supervised. Vised. It's T. Supervised. Supervised. Di naman yung nakalagay dito. Anyway, okay, so supervised. Supervise. Next, supervisor. Supervisor. Okay, next, supervision. Supervision. Next, supervises. Supervises. Supersede. So we have super and then we have seed. Okay, supersede. Ulitin natin. We have super and then seed. Next, superintendent. Superintendent. So we have superintendent. Okay? So yan yung superintendent. Superintendent. Ulitin natin. We have superintendent. Superintendent. Pangit pa din. Intendent. Yeah. Next, superior. So we have super and then R. So we have super and then yung ating R. Superior. Okay, next, superb. So we have super and then B. Superb. Okay? So yan yung ating mga words na merong super and that is how you stroke yung ating super. Now, let's move on to the next one. Please, kung paalala lang po ulit, kung may mga hindi kayo naintindihan, go back and try doing it again. So, next we have the ulate. Ulate words. So, paano naman ini-stroke ang ulate words? Sabi dyan sa module, the word ending ulate as in congratulate is represented by a disjoint uu or your downward hook and is written close to the last symbol. The word ending ulation is represented by the disjoint uu and sh stroke. Okay? So, yung ulate is represented by your u na malapit sa last stroke. And then yung ating ulation is represented by your uu and sh. Okay? So, let's try. Congratulate. Congratulate. So, we have congratulate. Ulitin natin. So, we have congratulate. Next, congratulations. So, we have congratulations. Next, regulate. So, we have regulate. Regulate. So, we have regulates. Oops, diretso pala yun. Parang tenga. Ayan. Ulitin natin. US. Next, regulation. So, we have reg and then ulation. Next, circulate. So, we have circ. So, we have SERK and then yung ulit na downward hook. Next, circulation, we have SERK ulation. U and or your uu downward hook and then yung shon. Next, calculate. So we have calc, KALK, and then ulate. Then calculation, we have KALK shon and then S. Ulitin natin. Shon and then S. Next, calculator. Bakit may calculator dyan? Okay, calculator. So, ulator. We have calc. And then yung ating ulate. And then R. Calculator. Next, formulate. So, we have form, which is represented by your F and M. And then yung ating ulate. Next, formulated. So, we have form. And then ulated. Okay, so that's it for our ulate words. Save muna natin. Next. And I think this is the last for this last batch of words for this lesson. The quent and quency words. Frequent. Quent. Okay, so quent. The word ending quent, as in frequent, is represented by a joined K. Joined. Okay, so when joined, meaning magkakasama sila. Parang dyan sa frequent, magiging freak na lang. Okay, so try natin. Para makita. Ano ba yan? Iba na naman. Control X. Okay, so let's try. So frequent. Sa frequent, we have F-R-E-K. Baliktad. F-R-E-K. Frequent. Now, frequently. F-R-E-K-E. Frequently. Consequently. Oh. Frequent. Frequent. I think this is frequency. Frequency. Okay, that's frequency. Consequently, we have con, and then our sequently. Consequently. Or, okay, yung quent natin is just K. Next, we have frequency. So, frequency, we have F, E, F, R, E, K, S, E. Frequency. Next, we have consequently. Consequently. Bakit nauulit-ulit itong mga ito? Ano ba yan? Check nga natin yung ating module. Mali-mali naman. Ulit, 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 ulit. Last. The last part, we have frequent, frequently, and then frequency. Baba na nga lang natin. Ayan, so we have ayusin ko lang muna to ha. Paantay po. Huwag muna kayong aalis ha. Huwag muna kayong aalis po. Okay. So, ayan. There. So, we're going to transfer it here. So, first, yung ating and then we have the consequent. And then we're going to have the eloquent. Anyari. Okay, so yun. Are you still there? Ayan. Okay, so naayos ko na. Let's move to... Ayan, so repeat. So yung quent is represented by our keystroke. So first frequent, we have F, R, E, K. Frequently, we have F, R, E, K, E. Frequently. Frequency, we have F, R... Bakit baliktad? Ano ba yan? I'm sorry. Ulit. F, R, E, K. Next, F, R, E, K, E. Frequency, F, R, E, K, S, E. Next, consequent and consequence. We have consec. That's quens and quent, parehas. Next, consequently, we have consecly. Next, eloquent. Eloquent, we have look. Okay, so those are our quent words, and that ends our lesson for this video. So thank you for being here. I hope you were able to understand and learn and expand your vocabularies in shorthand writing. If you have any questions with regards to our subject, please feel free to ask. Mag-message lang po kayo sa messenger, or kung kailangan ninyo ng one-on-one na discussion, you can come in the school. I am available, TTHS. Pero syempre mag-message muna kayo bago kayo pumunta para sigurado na nandun ako. So that's it, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Good day and God bless. See you in our next video.